Hello, everyone. Welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow, I cannot thank you enough for what you have been doing. It means a lot to us. Thank you for your likes, subscribes. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Power tap, everybody. Let's power tap. Power tap. Thank you.
Well, Lati, I greet you. Okay, in your castle, sir. God bless you, sir. Panelists, Boki, Boboile, Boki, Oga West too. I greet you, my brother. Ogbe fún yín o. I wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo yín. Sherry, bọ̀dá mi. Nǹkan tẹ́mi ẹ̀kọ́ máa rí sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Kọ́lọ̀ ṣe dáadáa fún wa. Sherry, ohun tó ń lọ yìí kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ ohun tó ń lọ. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé dúró. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ òótọ́ yẹ kó ti mọ̀ pé no. Wọ́n ní kéèyàn ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kó ṣọ́ra torí àwọn kan mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́. Èyí tá a tẹ̀ tí ń gbọ́ láti bí ọdún kan sẹ́yìn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Àwa ti mọ ibi tọ́rọ̀ ṣubú sí. Torí ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kan ti jẹ́ kó yé wa pé all stations settle. So a dẹ̀ ti ń rí pa ẹ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá wa kì í ṣe pé wọ́n mọ tán lè ṣe. Wọ́n mọ àwọn tó yẹ kán mú, wọ́n mọ àwọn tí ò yẹ kán mú. A mọ bọ́n ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìlú yẹn láṣà ti wá. A mọ bọ́n ṣe lè ṣiṣẹ́ wọn. Ìgbà tí mo wà ní Naija, I was friends with police and friends with soldier. So tó jẹ́ pé àjọ ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù police machine, àjọ ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù papọ̀ ni. The same army, àjọ ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù papọ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ létí àwọn army yẹn kan tiẹ̀ mọ́ sọ létí pé US army kan máa ń respect àwọn táwọn bá fẹ́ operate. So why not tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá wa tó tá àmọ̀ pé yes wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́ wọn. Bẹ̀tí ohun tó mú wọn lọ́wọ́ dání ló mú wọn lọ́wọ́ dání. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó kéré. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọba ará ṣe sọ ní àná pé lọ́ọ̀yà tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà ó lè win ní kéèsì níbi tó wà clearing rí. So kọ́lọ́run wà lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣàárẹ̀, ká gbọ́kànlá Ọlọ́run, ká dẹ̀ máa pariwo ní gbogbo ìgbà. Nàìjíríà ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe pé bóyá gbogbo Nàìjíríà ló mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo Nàìjíríà ló support pé no, this is first case tí mo máa kọ́rí tí Nàìjíríà máa dúró lórí ẹ̀ fọ́dídì ọdún kan láì dákẹ́. Nàìjíríà kì í pẹ́ move on, wọn kì í pẹ́ kúrò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ní kálukú láti máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. And that is the reason why tó jẹ́ pé àwọn people yìí máa fi mú wa mọ́lẹ̀ tó máa fi ń ráìdì wa. Tó máa fi yàn wá jẹ pé ẹ máa dá wọn lóhùn tó bá máa pọ́dún oṣù kan ní ìsìn wọn oníkálukú láti máa ṣiṣẹ́. But this is first one. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ló ń ja ìjà yìí kì í ṣe ènìyàn. Ọlọ́run ló wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So ẹ jẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. Olórin kan ti sọ, olórin kan ti kọrin yẹn. Orin yẹn dẹ̀ bá ọjà yìí lọ. Ó ní èmi kọ́ o, ẹ̀mí mímọ́ gbéra nílẹ̀ máa jagun lọ. Ìjà yìí kì í ṣe tiwa, kì í ṣe tèmi. Ogun ọ̀run gbéra nílẹ̀ máa jagun lọ. Ọlọ́run ló ń jagun yẹn. Torí tán bá pa ẹnu ẹnìkan mọ́ ẹ tún rí pé ẹlòmíì á tún dìde. So ìyẹn mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ló wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So lágbára Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa rí díẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Tá a bá ti jẹ́ kó rẹ́ sú wa kó rẹ̀ wá. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Jasmine.
Bàrà láti ẹ káàsán sà.
Ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ rọra sà. Ẹ kúṣẹ́. Nǹkan tí tèmi fẹ́ sọ ní ìgbà tí Arífá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Prime Boy wípé Prime Boy ló bá wọ́n fẹ́ pin ẹ̀ pé Prime Boy ló bá Mohbad jà tí ó lead sí ikú Mohbad. But nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ sọ nígbà yẹn ni wípé as much as epo ti wà established wípé Prime Boy ó bá Mohbad jà, also ó ti wà established wípé Wùnmí ó bá Mohbad jà because wọ́n béèrè àwọn spending àdúrà ni wọ́n confirm ní court wípé there was a fight between Prime Boy and between Wùnmí and Mohbad. Now wọ́n ní ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Prime Boy àti Mohbad òun ló fa wound tó wà ní ọwọ́ Mohbad tí wọ́n fi pe nurse. Nígbà tó ń béèrè question lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n béèrè wípé ṣé wound tí ó wà lọ́wọ́ Mohbad yẹn ṣé ó tó nǹkan tó lè pa Mohbad. Wọ́n ní rárá. And the same that was then o. And ní last corona yìí náà wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ pathologist yẹn wípé ṣé wound yẹn ó tó nǹkan tó lè pa Mohbad. Pathologist náà ní rárá. Now ṣé nǹkan tí wọ́n ti wá establish lélẹ́yìí ni wípé ṣé ìjà Prime Boy ló pa Mohbad ni àbí ìjà Wunmi ló pa Mohbad. So wípé wọ́n fẹ́ pin ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lé orí Prime Boy nìkan ìyẹn ò tí lè possible until tó bá establish wípé we have to know the type of fight that happened between Wunmi and Mohbad. Now a ti mọ̀ wípé ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Prime Boy àti Mohbad which nǹkan tó fẹ́ ká believe nìyẹn but ká gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ wípé ìjà kan ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Prime Boy nǹkan tó fẹ́ script tó fẹ́ ká gbàgbọ́ ní àti gbà yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ but nǹkan tó ti establish ni wípé wound tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí Mohbad secure lára ní as a result of the fight between him and Prime Boy cannot kill him. Nǹkan tó sọ ní court nìyẹn. Now let us now investigate the fight that happens between Prime Boy and Wunmi, between Wunmi and Mohbad. Did Mohbad sustain any injury? Investigate ibi tí ó yẹ kí investigation yẹn kó máa lọ sí nìyẹn. Kí ni irú ìjà wo ni wọ́n jà? Ṣé ìjà tó dira wọn mú? Ṣé ìjà tó ṣe pé kíní? Which is obviously obvious. But according to nǹkan tó wọ̀nyàn ti sọ ta dẹ̀ ń rí nípa wọn police they are shying away from from whatever maybe their hands are tied according to what we are seeing. So wípé ẹ mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀rù lórí ọ̀rọ̀ it's quite understandable wípé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Prime Boy yẹn I don't think àwọn tọ́wọ́n lawyers yẹn bá ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn lawyer Prime Boy tó ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́ let them investigate the fight too now. Let them question the fight that at least 2 or 3 people have established that there was a fight. Let them probe further concerning the fight between Wunmi and Mohbad. So káwá mọ̀ bóyá which one of them ìjà wo ló lead sí death Mohbad nínú ìjà méjèèjì. Because they can't lè fojú fo ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Mohbad àti Wunmi kó wá máa pin there because tó bá ní kó wò according to scale of preference àbí correct mi ti bá wrong ipe èyí tó recent jù ìjà Wunmi àti Mohbad ló recent jù because Prime Boy had a fight according to them before Wunmi had a fight with Mohbad. So ti Wunmi yẹn gangan ló yẹ kó máa investigate lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí because òun ló bá Mohbad jà gbẹ̀yìn. So I think for now that's my own submission. Ipe ẹ má bẹ̀rù lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ipe ẹ má jẹ́ kí ipe bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ pin ẹ̀ lórí Prime Boy yẹn kó jẹ́ kẹ́ wà down. Àwọn lawyers kó ṣe I believe they are doing their job and I believe they know what they are doing. And I believe Sanshitu I don't give people my 100% confidence, but I have 99.9% confidence in him that he's capable for the job and he's going to do the job. And I want to believe Prime Boy's lawyer too. They are capable and they know what they are doing. So if they can fight their case very well, let them investigate the fight between Wunmi and Mohbad. Thank you very much.
Let's power tap, everybody, please. Let's power tap. Let's keep power tapping. Like hello, no. Let's power tap. Kilo di power tap dadala Roy. Let's power tap, please.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Òní tó jẹ́ Monday ni.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Okay. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́, ẹ kú ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Àdúrà wa gbà. Nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ béèrè ni wípé ṣé kò sí ẹni tó lè lọ inspect òkú Mohbad ni tí gbogbo wa dẹ̀ ń tà ń pariwo látọjọ́ kò síyàn kan tó lè lọ inspect ara Mohbad
tí wọ́n lè mọ̀ wípé gbogbo picture tí wọ́n ń show tí wọ́n ń fi orí ẹ̀ hàn wípé wọ́n lẹ plaster mẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ báyìí ẹ̀gbẹ́ báyìí ni wọ́n lẹ kíní wọ́n yọ kíndìnrín ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe gbá ni kò sí èèyàn tó lè lọ inspect òkú Mohbad ni ẹ jọ̀ọ́ question tí mo fẹ́ béèrè nìyẹn at least tó bá jẹ́ pé òkè wọ́n ti assign èèyàn kan kó lọ inspect òkú yẹn ni wọ́n á ti mọ̀ yí pé òkè o ó ní àpá ní orí nítòótọ́ wọ́n á ti mọ̀ yí pé òkè o wọ́n fá irun ẹ̀ lápá kan nítòótọ́ wọ́n á ti mọ bí tápá wà wọ́n á ti mọ bí tó ti ṣèṣe kí ló dé tá wá ń dààmú ara wa báyìí torí Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé adìrẹ ni ẹ bá wa béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá Mohbad ṣé kò síyàn tí wọ́n lè fà sílẹ̀ pé òkè o kán lọ wo òkú Mohbad láti ọjọ́ yìí kó má síyàn tó lè lọ wo bára ẹ ṣe rí nǹkan tó ṣe lára àbí ṣọ́rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ make sense ni ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàánú mi.
wọ́n lọ wò tó bá lọ wò kí bá àlàyé fẹ́ mọ̀.
tán bá lọ wo ànímọ̀ so which means pé àwọn tó lọ wò yẹn.
wọn kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ ti get wọ́n lọ wò video camera is not allowed things like that.
ẹ kò ní ìdí kan gbé kámẹ́rà wọlé ṣó ti yé yín.
ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó bá lọ kan lọ wò ń bẹ̀.
gbogbo eléyìí tí gbogbo ariwo ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wípé òkè o wọ́n gún lọ́bẹ ni o wọ́n ṣe kinní kan ni o ẹni tó lọ wò á ti rí wípé òkè o àpá wà ní orí ẹ̀ tó tọ́ o òkè o wọ́n plaster ẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀ tó tọ́ o ṣé mo rú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò nídìí kan gbé fídíò jáde wọn ní ìdá ti gbé fídíò jáde tí fídíò bá wà allowed then títí prime boy ó ti wà established bàbá ti sọ lánàá wípé prime boy àwọn opinion kú ọmọ àwọn lórí prime boy.
sorry ma KSA.
Arifa mo ń gbọ́.
yes ma ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kúṣẹ́.
ẹ má bínú ma.
yes ma
nǹkan tẹ́sán lọ́jọ́ tó padà gòkè.
ok.
ṣe rí láti lọ wo òkú Mohbad.
all right.
ẹni tán bá fún ní àwọn required documents tó wà lọ́wọ́ bàbá nìkan ló lè débẹ̀. àtúntẹ̀ tó bá ní court order.
so requirement wà lọ́dọ̀ ó wà lọ́wọ́ bàbá báyìí requirement àti lọ wò kú yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ bàbá. kí ni ó dé tí bàbá ó wà sáyìn kan nínú family kan lọ wò kú ọmọ ẹ̀.
presently báyìí kì í ṣe kan kì í ṣe méjì tán ti lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn lọ wò.
ok.
ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí camera pic nígbà tí bọ́dì yẹn ṣì wà ńlẹ̀.
ok.
tí bọ́dì yẹn ò tí ì wọlẹ̀ rárá.
ok.
lẹ́yìn tí bọ́dì yẹn ti wọlẹ̀ jáde there will be a lot of different.
bọ́dì ti wà decay.
tán bá fẹ́ ṣe autopsy.
ok.
àìmọye nǹkan tán ti fọwọ́ bà tán ti là tán ti ṣí tán ti yọ tán ti gé tán ti kó.
To cut the long story short, hold on. To cut the long story short, the Mohbad has been pieces.
Okay. Oh yeah, now.
Kò sáni àní bẹ́ẹ̀. And kó tó di wípé wọ gbogbo stage yẹn gan. Ṣé rò pé gbogbo wound tó mọ yẹn ti sustain? Ṣé mọ̀ wípé ọwọ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ, ọjọ́ mẹ́sàn-án tó lò nulẹ̀, ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ processing láti decay. And meanwhile, ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé pé gbogbo wa kò sẹ́ni tó sure pé ọjọ́ Tuesday lọmọ yẹn kú. Because wọ́n ní rigomotis àbí nǹkan ó ti ń setting.
Exactly.
Definitely kì í ṣòkú 24 hours. Ó ti ń wú, ó ti ń ṣègbà, ó ti ń ṣàwò. Ó tún ti wá wọlé for days. Àìmọye ibi tó wú, àìmọye ibi tó ti ṣèṣe, tó ti wú, tó ti bò padà. She understand? Àìmọye ibi tí mo sọ nǹkan sometimes ago ní last year pé àwọn tó ń lọ exhume body yẹn náà fún wa ní gbódídí ṣán. And I believe they do it intentionally. Wọ́n ṣe mistake.
Ó yẹ kán yọ Mohbad kó nu pósí rárá.
For exhumption, wọ́n máa yọ pósí jáde, pósí náà máa yọ tó máa gbé lọ. Òkú máa wà nínú ẹ̀, wọ́n máa yọ pósí yẹn lódìdí wọ́n á gbé lọ ni.
Wow.
But because wọ́n fẹ́ fún wa ní gbódídí ṣán, òun ni gbogbo unprofessional work tán ṣe. I was there lọ́jọ́ tán exhume body yẹn. Gbogbo àwọn tán exhume body. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó lo helmet, kò sí anybody tó lo anything they came as if akànkó àbókí bàbá bí ìgbà tá kàn kó àwọn haúsá kan lọ ṣe nǹkan náà ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn tí ò dẹ̀ yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. A body exhumption should be done professionally. Àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n máa ṣe forensic analysis lérí epo sí tán fi sin gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́. Ok, ṣé òkú náà sin àbí alààyè náà sin? Ǹjẹ́ nígbà tó jí ṣé àríbì kankan tó ti struggle pẹ̀lú pósí bóyá ó fẹ́ ṣí bóyá ó lagídí bóyá ó ṣe kankan? These are things tó máa kọ́kọ́ check round that casket but ṣán ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ no wọ́n tún mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn débi wípé wọ́n gbìyànjú láti make sure pé body yẹn tún ní fresh injury kan tó gbé lọ ibi tán ti ń exhume òun ló fa gbogbo fresh blood tó wà ní etí sàárè yẹn and to my greatest surprise pathologist sọ ní court lọ́jọ́ yẹn mo dẹ̀ nọwọ́ magistrate wà láwọn mi ó tiẹ̀ ṣe bí òpó òun ò rí mi ni pathologist sọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn wípé àwọn tó sọ pé àwọn rí fresh blood it was mixture of water and clay soil.
My God, ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí gbogbo ayé rí.
She understand. I raised up my hand for like 30 seconds lọ́wọ́ mi fi wà lókè nínú court kò dá mi lóhùn ni just to proceed. So the issue is wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fún wa ní gbódídì yẹn ṣan ni tán bá yọ casket yẹn lódìdí ni any wound tán bá ní picture ti gbé initially ó máa dùn ún dictate. Ìyá Mohbad tó lọ punch tó ní ọmọ òun òkú ààyè ni jòsí sín ṣé ààyè ni definitely ààyè ni Darosha náà ẹ̀ ń bá Mohbad.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
It will be easier to figure out but torí wípé wọ́n fẹ́ dàrú mọ́ wa lójú that is why they go this route.
Please power tap and follow the host. Power tap and follow the host.
Thank you very much man.
Arifanla Jogun ọmọ ìgbàgbà. God bless you for the statement you just made now. Tí Mohbad bá sọ wípé ààyè ni jòsí sin ọmọ òun, ṣé ààyè náà ni àdúrà ẹ̀ ń bá mọ́ ẹ̀ ní àbítálẹ̀ Darosha? Thank you so much for that fact. Thank you.
Ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn o, that's a great one.
Thank you. Ẹ ṣe gan kí ẹ ṣe.
Arifa, thank you. Okay, ó dáa. Fa mo ń bọ̀. Fashakin Iyabode Fashakin.
Hello brother Lati ẹ káàsán. Yes sir. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mi ní nǹkan this is my first time of calling. Mo kàn máa ń wo ṣe mọ̀ láti ayé tipẹ́tipẹ́ mo máa ń wò yín but ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kàn ká mi lára lọ́sàn-án báyìí nǹkan tí mo kàn tó kàn máa wá sí brain mi tí ò tiẹ̀ ń jẹ́ kémi sùn njọ́ tí Wùmí said and mo ń quote ẹ̀ báyìí gbà tó sọ pé ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ ní sórí ibú o mi ì fẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó favour ọkọ mi ṣe rí yàn gan lásán bọ̀dá láti ẹjọ́ mi kọ́ yín níṣẹ́ yín ẹ máa bá wa fi sórí kíní lójoojúmọ́ everybody máa gbọ́ because ẹ wọ̀rọ̀ VDM àti ti bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ń sìn ó lóhùn òun kọ́ tó bá yá òun náà máa purọ́ á ní ohùn òun kọ́ kíní yẹn máa ń rìn bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí mi ni ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ ní sórí ibú o ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ yìí kó favour ọkọ mi kó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n gbé sí speaker ni so tó máa ń ṣoògùn everybody máa gbàgbé àwọn a lot of things wà ìgbà tó sọ pé kò sí camera excuse me the first time ìgbà tí Mohbad kú tẹ́ pé tí má ti dé láti fi ṣe báyìí máa jókòó tì kíní yẹn máa wò ó ó wá dijọ́ kan Mohbad ń ro iyán wọ́n sọ pé fa dáadáa o ó ní fa dáadáa Mohbad wá bèrè pé àbá ló ṣe rí mi ó ní ṣe mo rí ẹ true camera even kíní yẹn gan mo sọ fún Bukky jèsè kó lọ Bukky náà dẹ̀ rí so mi ní nǹkan much láti sọ mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ máa rántí ní gbogbo àwọn instances bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ òun kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kó favour ọkọ òun kò sí kámẹ́rà kò sí kíní kan bí àtẹ bá tiẹ̀ ń bá gbé jáde lẹ́ǹkọ̀ọ̀kan bọ̀ mi ìfẹ́ kẹ́rin lẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀jọ́ torí Ọlọ́run gbogbo àná la ẹ lè má dá sí bọ̀ inú gbogbo àná ò dùn.
ọ̀dà kọ ìkẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ ń dẹ̀ sí mẹ́jọ.
èmi ò kọ́ mọ́ bá ṣe máa ń ṣe gbọ̀n kíní yìí ni kíní yẹn ti wà bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àgbà tí Bukky wá sọ bí ó ti lọ yọ́kù mi mọ̀ everybody lè rí ìgbà tí Mohbad tó ń ro yán ó wá ń sọ pé fàdàdà wá ní àbá ló ṣe rí mi oníṣègùn mórí ẹ̀ tú kámẹ́rà náà so òun ní kí n sọ fún yín o ẹ ṣé gan ni mo dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run máa túbọ̀ rọ̀ yín lọ́wọ́ o àrí justice gbàlagbàrà Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣé gan ni gbogbo ilé.
Debbie Antiala. Anitiala. Aniti. Unitiala. Unity. Oya Deborah sọ̀rọ̀. Debo. About to sọ̀rọ̀. Unity.
Brother Latseh.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa power tap and follow. Make sure you follow this page. Follow the host. Follow the host. Make sure you follow this. Please, lórí YouTube, subscribe to this channel, please. Subscribe to this channel for more video, for more show. Please, on YouTube, subscribe and like the broadcast, please. Like the broadcast, please. Power tap and follow the host. Unity Allah sọ̀rọ̀. Deborah. Now, hey, onílé o. Ṣé kìí ṣe VDM ló máa báyé ló máa pa Bobrisky.
Yeah. Brother Latseh.
Ló máa pa Bobrisky.
Ìrònú tìyẹn náà ló máa pa tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó ti kọ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ sókè. Ìyẹn di dandan. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ò bá wọn ṣeré rárá. Ó ń tún àṣírí wọn big time ni. But nǹkan tẹ́mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká link all stations set to. Ká link ẹ̀ mọ́ our hands are tight. Ká link ẹ̀ mọ́ statement tó tẹnu olórí wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde wípé ṣé Mohbad nìkan ló máa kọ́kọ́ kú ni. Still náà wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n dẹ̀ fún wa wọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe bí pé àwọn gbọ́ wa wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dà wá bí ẹran. Ó ga ọ́.
All right.
Hello. Hello láti ẹ káàsán. Unity ló sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá. Mi mọ̀ pé mo ti wà ẹ má bínú. Ṣé mo ọkọ tẹ́mi kọ̀ fẹ́ sọ yọ ọkọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ. Mo máa ń wo ṣé òyìn dáadáa. This is the first time tí màá kọ́ ni pé kì í sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́ bàbá? Ṣé rí ikọ̀ tẹ́mi kan fẹ́ kí mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ni pé ṣé rí lórí Mr. Shitu yẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ sà lórí sáà yẹn bàbá yẹn hello Mr. Shitu tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn bàbá yẹn àwọn èèyàn mọ Fálùmá yẹn ni o máa di iṣẹ́ kan lórí tèmi gan mọ̀ dáadáa tèmi mọ̀ ní iye 2004 lọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹni tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ bàbá alágbá kan nínú Lagos State ibùdó ẹni yẹn ti former governor Lagos State lẹ́nu ẹ̀dẹ́mí lè dárúkọ ẹ̀ ń bí báyìí bàbá yẹn dúró tán ni bàbá tẹ̀ ń wò bàbá ṣáà sísù yẹn tó ẹ mọ̀ pé bí àwọn ẹni máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kìíní kan bàbá yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe bí bàbá yẹn ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe kan bàbá yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o wàhálà mo fogun bàbá yẹn mo fi gbá dẹ́ni rẹ̀ lóòótọ́ èèyàn lè wà máa jẹ́ o bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n lè ti àwọn náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní 2004 ní ìṣù yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹni tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kọ́sọ́mà mi gangan ni ẹni àbúrò former Lagos State government ẹni bàbá yẹn ta lọ́wọ́ ẹni ó padà ẹni ẹran sẹ́wọ̀n padà náà ni ẹni ẹ fi mọ́tò gba one way ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ní sáà ìdójú ẹ gbà rẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ mo wà rí ẹ̀sọ̀ wọn yẹn bàbá àti ìkọ́tẹ́ mi kàn fẹ́ sọ yọ̀ rí pé ẹ má yẹn kán ọ̀nà bàbá yẹn kéré o ẹjọ ẹ̀kọ́ tó àwọn tó ń ṣe ìjọsìn bàbá yẹn kò yẹ tán lè kọ́ yẹn bàbá yẹn kọ́ lè máa sọ ẹ̀kọ́ nípa bàbá yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí gbogbo wọn dáhùn náà sọ yẹn ṣé bàbá yẹn bó ṣe wà yẹn ó ní kwẹ́sàn kan èyí mẹ́rin kwẹ́sàn kan bàbá yẹn máa fi na gbogbo wọn pàtó máa dá ẹ̀kọ́ nìkan tẹ́mi kọ́ mọ̀lẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀ táwọn sọ láti jọjọ yẹn pé bàbá yẹn kò ṣe tán lè kọ́ yẹn kéré jù báyẹn má bínú Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe ogun ọdún orí ń jà fún lágbára Ọlọ́run gbọ́ ànífọmọdé o èsì pẹ̀lú tẹ́mi kan ìgbésí sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ náà.
Brother Unity Allah. Brother Unity ẹ má bínú sá. Mo gbọ́ tẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pé tán bá dé high court nísìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Yes, question tí mo fẹ́ béèrè ni pé ẹ má bínú sá.
Mi bínú
a ti wà ní inquest nísìn fún odidi ọdún kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Sorry sir. Ta gọgọgọgọgọ náà fẹ́ charge sí high court. So far so good. Ta lẹ rí tí inquest ti ń fún wa ní green light pé òun fẹ́ charge sí high court. ẹ jẹ́ ká sòótọ́ fúnra wa ń bí báyìí ta lẹni náà.
ẹ kì í sọ̀rọ̀ kan èmi ò sọ pé gbogbo tán fáǹsì mi lọ pé bóyá wọ́n gọ̀ kó wọ́n nǹkan tẹ́mi kan dára lè sọ ni pé tí èmi kan gbé tán bá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dé high court lèmi sọ ṣe pé tán bá ní káwò wọ́n ṣe ikú ẹ̀sán ti máa dájọ́ òṣè mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ̀gbẹ́ kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi kan believe pé tán bá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dé high court ṣe bàbá yẹn ní 2004 former governor Lagos ìdẹ́ni ẹni yẹn tí máa dárúkọ ẹ̀mí kan fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tán kó má lọ di pé bàbá yẹn mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra bàbá yẹn èmi ò mọ̀ pé bí akọ́lẹ̀ tó máa dà mí ò bẹ̀rẹ̀ èmi kàn bí kíjà báyìí bá tán bá rẹ̀ ti bàbá yẹn lẹ́yìn tó ń fi lè tọrọ ẹ̀ dé àìkọ́ ṣé ẹ̀bùn nǹkan tó wọ́n sọ wípé kinní kan ló ṣe kinní kan bàbá yẹn mọ̀ pé tó máa bèèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn lẹ́yìn kọ̀ọ̀kan àdúrà mi kan lájọ èmi máa wo ṣóyìn mo kàn máa ń dákẹ́ mo kàn máa wò pé èkó tẹ́mi kan gbàdúrà ni pé kán pàdé gbogbo ẹ̀ kán lè gbé dá ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́ máa yí pé tẹ́ bá mọ́ ṣì máa búrújẹ sẹ́ pé wúmọ̀ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ pé òun nígbàgbọ́ òun ṣe kinní kan òun ṣe kinní kan kankan èmi gan wàláì bàbá yẹn 100% ga síwájú bàbá Mr. Situ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀kan èmi ẹ̀gbẹ́ mi ìjọ́ tó ṣe lèmi ti mọ̀ lèmi iṣẹ́ kó yé yín ṣe ẹni tó bá tí bàbá yẹn bá pò 2004 ẹgbẹ́ gan mu kọ́ṣẹ́ gbà yẹn ni kọ́sọ́mù ọ̀gá mi yẹn ni ó gba mọ́tò gba wọn wè lójú ẹlẹ́gba iléepo kọ́ọ̀nì kan wà lójú ẹlẹ́gba iléepo kọ́ọ̀nì kan báyìí wà níwájú ẹlẹ́gba máa gba mọ́tò pààyàn àbúrò former governor Lagos rẹ ni mo ìdáwọ́kọ máa gbẹ mi kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ dáwọ́kọ mi báyìí bàbá yẹn ló dúró tán pẹ̀lú gbogbo báyìí ti lágbára pé àwọn ọmọ ìyá wọn lọ gọ́vnọ̀ kìíní kan bàbá yẹn rẹ̀ ni ẹ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n mo fi Ọlọ́run bá bú wa bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ ẹ̀rọ kan àbí ọmọ èmi gbọ́ ẹ̀ máa fi dákọ̀ pẹ̀lú bàbá yẹn wàláì mo fi òun fogbọ́n ẹgbàgbé bàbá yẹn máa gbájọ́ sí fún yín wàláì tàláì kò sí nǹkan tí èèyàn lè sọ tí mo mọ̀ pa bàbá yẹn èmi ò mọ̀ bí wọ́n máa gbé lọ àbí wọ́n ní gbé lọ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ mọ̀ gbà pé kọ́dà gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn dé àìkọ̀tún yẹn kí àwọn nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn máa ṣe bí bàbá yẹn máa ṣe àbíkò ìṣe ìgbà yẹn ni máa mú bàbá yẹn mọ̀ ṣẹ́ sí nǹkan tó mi mọ̀ pa bàbá yẹn lèmi kàn sọ fún yín yẹn lọ́dún ṣe tẹ́mi ti witness lórí ni ṣùgbọ́n ìjẹ́ nìyẹn.
All right. Thank you. Unity.
Mr. Beast. Mr. Mo. Oh, Hello? Padà mo nínú kámẹ́rà yìí.
Ṣé gbọ́?
Hello?
Mr. Beast. Mr. Mo.
Ṣé tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé Wùmí mo jẹ́ sèlè ṣó yẹ kó jọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ ló ń ròyàn fúnra rẹ̀? Arifao submission ọ̀rọ̀ tó interject lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ is a good ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi gan rò yí pé for 1 year so far so good kí ni wọ́n ti gádà jọ ní corona inquest tán fẹ́ gbé lọ sí high court nothing.
àbúrò mi ṣe rí ẹ má jẹ́ ká fúnra wa ní gbódì díṣàn. ní láti
ẹjọ ṣé mo lè sáré sọ̀rọ̀ mi ì fẹ́ pẹ́ lókè.
ókè mò ń bọ̀ àrífà jẹ̀mọ́ àbí gbọ́dọ̀ àbí ó yẹ sáré sọ̀rọ̀.
ṣe mo kàn fẹ́ ṣe nítorí nǹkan tí mo ṣe wá sókè nǹkan tí Unity Allah tó sọ yẹn ni mo ṣe wá sókè. ṣe rí gbogbo nǹkan tó bá nǹkan máa ṣe nísìn ẹ ṣàjẹ́ kan fi ṣe rí just like what that brother said what the son is doing now is just to play along with them. ẹ jẹ́ kán gbé court ẹ jẹ́ kán gbé kéèsì yẹn dé court. gbogbo tá à ń ṣe yìí sìn fight findings tá à ń ṣe yìí nísìn ẹ fèyí tó kù sílẹ̀. ẹ jẹ́ kán gbèdé court ẹ wá rí turn around even kan sẹ́ pé èèyàn kankan even kí ẹ̀hún kínní corona inquest kó sẹ́ pé èèyàn kan báyìí ló jẹ̀bi tán bá dé court ẹ believe ẹ lọ kọ́ sílẹ̀ wọ́n á turn table around kan sẹ́ pé èèyàn kan báyìí lọ́kàn pin ẹ̀ lé lórí ní ẹ̀hún corona inquest kan dé court ẹ rí pọ́n máa recall ẹ̀rí kan máa recall àwọn witness mi àbáwọn tó bá wà lára the case yẹn kàn jẹ́ kọ́kàn ra gbé kúrò ní corona inquest yẹn kàn gbé lọ sí court. ẹ wá rí bí tí.
ẹjọ́ ìmáa dé kóòtù kan ṣe ń ṣe ìlà ń bẹ̀rù fún ẹjọ́ ìmáa lọ kóòtù bẹ́ẹ̀ ló mọ yín ṣe manual.
no matter what kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe ọmọ àgbèdè court kò sí. This is just a find one even kan sẹ pé àwọn kan ló jẹ̀bi pé kìíní yes san ó máa file kìíní fún court láti lọ sí court gbogbo tán ṣe nísìn ẹ jẹ́ ká kó wọn pọ̀ ni ká mú ká yọ kúrò nínú ibi tó bá yá wọ́n máa gbé lọ sí kò sí bọ́n ṣe lè ṣe sẹ̀ wọ́n máa dé court ìgbà ilẹ̀ tó máa rí turn around the case ìgbà ilẹ̀ máa rí turn around. So nǹkan tí Unity Ala ń sọ yẹn àti nǹkan tí Arifa ń béèrè yẹn, I want to establish that no matter what, they are still going to get to the court. Kò sí iye years tó máa lò kọ́ kéèsì ṣì ń lọ sí court, kò lè jẹ́ pé kíní ló máa gbàgbé ẹ̀sìn corona inquest. Ẹ ṣé, thanks for giving me the opportunity.
All right, thank you.
Westo, blessings o.
Sherry, well, Alpha Omega have just said something impressive, and it is very, very meaningful. But the fear here is not getting to the court. Wàhálà tó wà níbí ni pé ta lẹni tí corona inquest fẹ́ charge sí court.
Òun náà lèmi náà wàhálà ọ̀rọ̀ tó béèrè yẹn ló jẹ́ kémi gan sense brain.
Yeah. Arifa, nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń sọ náà nìyẹn ni pé lẹ́dẹ̀ wọn kò sí ní ọmọ láti níbi tọrọ yẹn. Ta ni wọ́n fẹ́ ṣáàjì sí kóòtù bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ṣe rí ní àtọ̀dún kan ta ló lọ kóòtù.
Bọ́dà láti ẹni ṣe mi sọ.
Ẹ ó dọ̀jọ́ àlọ́ Unity Ala jọ̀wọ́ one by one please.
Bọ́dà láti kò sí bí kéèsì ṣe lè máa lọ, they are going to pin it on somebody. Now, whether they pin it on the right person or the wrong person, then there will now be a kind of a case of appeal for whoever. On kan lè pin ẹ lórí èèyàn kan wá sẹ́pẹ́ kínní kan tẹ̀ má sẹ́pẹ́ èèyàn just like nǹkan tí àwọn pathologists àdúgbò kan sọ.
Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe fẹ́ pin ẹ̀ sórí prime boy àbí.
Ẹ jẹ́ kan pin tó bá pòun náà lọ fẹ́ pin ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ jẹ́ kan pin ẹ̀, there will be a right for appeal fún prime boy láti lọ sí kínní. Ibi tí gbogbo wa dẹ̀ tún ti máa lọ pàdé nìyẹn. Ibi tí gbogbo wa máa tún ti wá lọ pàdé nìyẹn. Whether they pin it on prime boy or not, wọ́n ṣàlọ́ rojọ́ ẹ̀ ní kóòtù pé prime boy ni. Kan di corona inquest ò ní right láti sọ pé kàn lọ ṣèdájọ́ fún prime pé fún ẹ̀sùn.
Sorry sir, Alpha and Omega, sorry sir. Sherry, so far the little findings I have done about corona inquest àtàwọn question tèmi ti béèrè. Sherry, whatever they gathered here, tọ́n bá ti gbé lọ sí court, it is the fact. Kò kì í ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe níṣe àwa get ele ó yẹ jẹ́ káwa náà tún wádìí eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà tún wádìí eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wádìí eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà tún ṣe findings eléyìí. You understand? It is the fact. That is why they call it the fact findings. Whatever write-up tí corona inquest bá submit sórí table judge tó fẹ́ give justice, òun ni judge yẹn fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí o. Ó dàbí ìgbà tí IPO bá kọ̀wé tó gbé lọ sí court. Ó máa ní gravity o. At this fact-finding court, if we fail to bring out the right suspect níbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé bóyá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo eléyìí tó ń pariwo high court, no high court, no high court. Things might not work the way we want it. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká wò from this angle. Kí ni reason tí corona inquest ti fi ń sọ fún yín pé òun ò ní welcome any visual evidence from social media? Kí ni reason tí wọ́n fi sọ pé okay, this case wọ́n fẹ́ máa ṣe behind closed door tí wọ́n ready láti jẹ́ kí press kankan present? This is a global case tó yẹ pé tó bá wọ inquest ó yẹ kí camera wà everywhere kí gbogbo àgbáyé máa wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Kí ni reason tó fi ní all these things should be done behind closed door? Ìgbà tí corona inquest to welcome any visual evidence from media, kí ni assurance wípé tó bá dé higher court ṣe fẹ́ kàn throw away file corona inquest? Because if they are to reopen the case and start the investigation the way you sound, where the table will turn around, definitely they are going to put away gbogbo evidence to wall at the inquest for them to work on their own. And èmi àpàdà rí bí gbàgbé pé we waste how many years ní corona inquest without giving anything. She understand?
Okay.
In as much the corona is not the final place, we still have a good place to go. Gbogbo rọ̀bọ̀rẹ́bẹ̀ tó wá ń ṣe ní corona inquest yìí, what is it meant for? I was at the court. Mo rí bọ́n ṣe argue kó tó di wípé wọ́n gbà láti pe Wùmí padà. There are many peoples that their name are in the paper that the magistrate did not allow. Tó lóhùn ò fẹ́. I could see how they argued before they even grant the application of that Karimo coming to testify. One very series of questions. Is Karimo in the house? They said no. Then why do you think we should call Karimo? Why do you think we should call this one? What is the use of this one? You understand? They call on the IPO. the IPO failed to come. Over 6-7 times they've called on the IPO tí ò dáhùn. Ṣé nìkan kọjá òfin?
Okay.
But ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé wípé at the same time this same set of people wọ́n call on Prime Boy for a day by tó fi place ẹ̀ wanted. So for how long do you think this hanky-panky game will last?
Hold on, Arifa.
Arifa, let me just establish this. Okay, Mr. K has been accused from coroner inquest and he's going to be taken to the High Court. Now, while the judge is sitting down, will the judge now say, okay, Mr. K, I mean, you've been accused of so, would that allow Mr. K or the lawyer of Mr. K or whoever that is representing Mr. K legally to now say, okay, my lord, Mr. K, as I've been rightly accused, is not guilty of this offense. Will Mr. K not be allowed to talk to explain his right of his own side of his story? And why Mr. K is presenting his case, will the lawyer of Mr. K not say why this thing was going on at the coroner inquest? These are the things that ought to have come up but was not given a legal hearing. And as a result of it, my lord, I want a situation whereby so from so. You see, when you come to legality, when it comes to law, it depends on your defense, depends on your presentation, it depends on how you are able to handle your case. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that for whoever that the case is being pinned upon, for now, it is just for us to just get out of that coroner inquest. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that by the time they get to the higher court, the representation of Mr. K will now say, okay, sir, my lord, this is what has been drawn from coroner inquest, but I still want to put it to you, sir, that while this thing was going on, so things were not looked into. And that is why we are now finding ourselves in this. That is why my client is now finding himself in this kind of situation. I will now want to put it to you, my lord, that if this so is looking into from this angle, I believe we should be able to get the right person into this case. And that is where every other thing would. It's not simply, I agree with you that the reason for coroner inquest is just for fact findings and for us to even to get a leadway just to get out of coroner inquest. By the time we now get out of coroner inquest and we are not getting to the higher court, then certain things will now come up again. So this case is not just a case that they will just come and judge overnight, regardless of whoever they are going to pin it upon. Regardless of whatever they are going to pin it upon. I want to be coroner inquest on more game to fair play. But the world is wider than that today. The judges are more wiser. And they are going to be legal representation when they get to the higher court.
Alpha Omega.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Let me mute because I actually want to clear that part because of the
okay. Wọ́n ti establish the fact pé nọ́ọ̀sì fún lábẹ́rẹ́. Nọ́ọ̀sì ló máa di gbogbo ẹrù yẹn lé lórí.
No.
Àti pin yẹn, whoever tó bá pin ẹ̀ lé lórí, let Weston talk.
You see, they are not going to pin it on anybody, not even anybody. They are only going to write a recommendation.
Thank you.
Coroner Court that having investigated this matter for so numbers of days, these are our recommendations based on our findings. They will just list it out. But since the recommendation is going to the High Court, where prosecution can be, it's where prosecution is allowed, they will now give all the parties that were indicted or probably mentioned in fair hearing to come for defense on why they have been seen as being guilty or not being guilty. Example, if they have to conclude today and find a closure to coroner inquest proceedings today, the chief magistrate will thereby right to say, having listened to this, that, and so on, all fingers are pointing to the direction of so. And with this, we hereby recommend to apply proper prosecution to the, I don't want to call it to the suspect being pointed to, based on further evaluation. The further evaluation will now call the person that, okay, in the corona, A pointed to you, B pointed to you, C pointed to you, D pointed to you, and by the conclusion, you are guilty of killing somebody or probably guilty of whatever they want to say. It is that person that will now come to say, I am not guilty. They will now ask the person to further prove why all lawyers will come. And in case the person is now reacting, defending himself, and pointing fingers to more people, those people will also be invited for further evaluation. They can later sustain the recommendation of the magistrate or nullify it. They can nullify it. It's just like you going to a tribunal for election evaluation. Tribunal might come to say, no, the PDP winner is not the winner. APC should be given, the return ticket. Then they go to appeal. Appeal will say they sustain it. They go to Supreme. Supreme will say, due to other lapses, the winner remains the winner. But the one that the appeal is talking about to say that they should give to the loser is not sustained. The Supreme can nullify it. So whatever magistrate is going to recommend, High Court, criminal court can nullify it, and they can also sustain it based on their further findings, validation to the recommendation. If they are not seeing it as important or relevant or the lapses, they will tell the magistrate that they will not sustain it. They can even pick another person that is not in the picture, that has not even been invited, so that buried. So it is not the final. No matter what they will say, that will be, it can only guide in appeal court. It cannot only be the final thing. It's not final. So everything appeal is doing, magistrate is doing for now, is just to connect dots and to say, okay, from their findings, fingers is pointing to somebody, so thing. Here are the reasons, here are the statements, and so on. So it can be binding, collegiate final, or it can be nullified. Appeal can start its own findings to reconfirm what the magistrate is going to submit to them. So definitely they will go. So that's what I want to say. So it's not the final.
Hello, sir. Can I quickly chip in something?
Go on.
And I want Arifa or Westo to correct me if I'm wrong. When the inquest started, Sanshitu called over the inquest. And I think when it started, it wasn't when Wumi came on board towards inquest, towards interrogated. I don't think it was Sanshitu team that interrogated her. So I feel we were re-inviting her now. If Sanshitu is able to, to interrogate her now, I think we'll be able to clear direction. Dada.
Thank you.
Ju bó ṣe ti wá tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ ti understand nǹkan tí mò ń sọ sà. Wípé àwọn kọ́ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíní yìí láti ilẹ̀. So ẹ bá notice pé gbogbo question tó ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Wunmi at the beginning of the inquest, she was just dodging the questions, and mi rò wípé wọ́n really báwo ló ṣe ń sọ òyìnbó yẹn, wọ́n really drill ẹ̀ because she was dodging tó bá béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. If you go and read that sir, tẹ́bá lọ ka question and answer, you will realize where the judge herself is telling her wípé don't stay on the question. Stay on the question that you are being asked. Don't deviate away from the question. Answer the question directly, because almost 90% of the question the lawyer was asking her, then she was, deviating away. She didn't answer the question. Go down pato. So I believe now, to recall this corona inquest back, if Sanshitu can be able to, allow Sanshitu to handle Wunmi one-on-one, I think we'll be heading somewhere. We know who and who is going to to criminal court. And I also believe that all the names being mentioned as well, even Toba streamline the investigation. Okay, these are the people that are going to criminal court. All the other names that are being mentioned, they are not yet free. All of them are going to be witnesses, or they are going to interrogate them too as well, and it's going to help the matter, the case as well. That's my
Let me just say this quickly, Koti Ekpo.
Okay.
I have a fear. And my fear, I can't call it fear, but let me just say I'm having a prediction. Let me not call it fear. And I hope this prediction will not come to pass. And if it comes to pass with evidence, there's nothing anybody can do. And this is the prediction. Prime Boy needs to be careful. He needs to do more. And in his lawyer,
Prime Boy needs iṣẹ́ gidi láti ṣe.
His lawyer needs to be up to the task this time around. In all of this, whether they want to nail it on him or not, there is no way the magistrate will find a closure to inquest today that his name will not be number one there. This is it. It's not because magistrate is having, anything against him, but from the day one, the police came to submit a paper. They gave all their recommendation to the court. They were even interrogated. Everything centered on Prime Boy. Wunmi came to give his own account. With all he has said, Prime Boy was mentioned. Adura came. Adura was even saying it boldly that I was told this is Prime Boy. Now, who else was in court then? DJ Bami. He talk and talk and talk. Prime Boy was not taken away in the statements. All of them, including spending, mention Prime Boy. The way they mention Prime Boy is all very different, but his name has continued to come out. Though everything they have been talking about is Prime Boy caused it, Prime Boy do this, Prime Boy do that, Prime Boy this and that. Who is going to tell the magistrate? Who is going to tell the coroner that when they are writing their recommendation or they want to push further to another court, that Prime Boy name should be removed? Because everybody that have come, either friends or enemy or whatever, all of them have mentioned Prime Boy. And that is why I said he needs to work more. Because by the time the recommendation will come, with all the legal time and all the authorities of law that will be quoted to submit these fact-finding things they are doing at the inquest, we won't be shocked if it is not going to favor Prime Boy. But I hope, and I can see, that he has also foreseen that. He has also seen that somehow, and that is the reason why he's not keeping quiet. I don't want him to keep quiet. He should continue, because no evidence to what they have been talking about Prime Boy. And that is what I want to see. So maybe that is what Arifa was trying to say that who are they going to, mention when they were putting, if they are putting the report together to take to High Court. It's like that is what he's trying to say that I will not prosecute, I will not koruko. The whole thing is looking like it's only Prime Boy. It would have been the nurse, but nurse was sorrow. And for the nurse, it's sorrow. What do you expect Corona inquest to talk about the nurse or to put in the paper? It will just be an assumption that though some people mention the name of the nurse, but the nurse has not come to defend herself. So on this note, we hereby recommend to Kinika for this and that and so on. So they will not even say more to say about the nurse. Corona cannot work on essay, and Corona cannot work on what the social media people are saying. It will only work on what people have come to say in the court through their own statements. So I think they need to bring more people in. They need to record some people, put them on documentation, like record them there, so that everything can go on smoothly. They've not talked about, they only mentioned the nurse. The nurse needs to come before the closure. That's just it. Not only the nurse, all of them. All of them. And that's the way I see it. It is well. God is in.
Well, Westosa.
Yeah.
Westo, sir, if I don't know what the basis of the corona. If the corona is actually a fact finding, do you understand? I think the corona should not leave any stone unturned. Everybody that is being mentioned in the case should be brought forward.
I have heard this question that if corona is inviting someone, either through direct invitation or subpoena, and the person is not even coming forth, is there a penalty? Is there any sanction?
That is exactly where I'm going.
I've asked the question several times because I see that some people can decide to turn down the invite of the corona and nothing will happen to them because they don't see it as something that should scare them. They didn't see it as anything. They didn't even care. So I'm beginning to see that maybe the court is weak. Maybe the corona is a weak court. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
please, let's power tap. Everybody, let's power tap, please.
Maybe there is no sanction. Maybe there is no penalty for anyone that turned it down. I don't know. That's what I'm beginning to see. But
Westo, let me interject a little while you continue. You know the reason why it's been like that. The other side, ẹ jẹ́ kán invite wọn ní inquest kan máa lọ ìgbà yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀ máa mọ̀ wípé inquest ó lófin. But ní ìsìn àwọn tó ṣe invite tí wọn dáhùn yẹn ara àwọn tó ń lo ọwọ́ tó dẹ̀ ń lo ẹsẹ̀ tó ń lo agbára ni. That's why tó fi dàbí pé inquest ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́nu. But ẹ̀yin ẹ jẹ́ kán invite lára àwọn ẹlòmíì yẹn kán skip ẹ̀ kán máa lọ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé inquest wà active ńgbà yẹn. All station is settled.
Ibi tí mo ti agree pẹ̀lú yín sir ni wípé this last inquest tí wọ́n ṣe gbẹ̀yìn yìí, I want to believe that for Wunmi to appear in the court, do you understand? I think she has a foresight of what was about to go down. That was why she appeared. I'm sure she herself does not want to be interrogated. She does not want to face Shitu one-on-one. And she knew what was.
Mr. Westo, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Go on.
Yes, all right, Soro.
Mr. Westo, sir, is it possible for our legal team to petition nurse? Since she has found it so difficult to come to Corona for questioning, is it possible for the legal team to petition her, sir, or they should tell the police to place wanted on her as they place wanted on Prime Boy that is not even with them at home, sir? Is it possible, sir?
You know why I think it's not going to be possible? I think, please quote me, think it's not going to be possible. The nurse did not attend the little thing. That's one. Two, from the last court, the representative of the nurse, which is the lawyer to the nurse, who I know that would have been given the power of attorney on behalf of the nurse, was representing the nurse. Meaning that the presence of the nurse was in court, not in person, but by proxy. So for them to now petition the nurse, it will be for what and on what ground? So that is why I use the word think that is not going to be possible. Because the lawyer is there to say, I'm representing my client, who is probably sick or ill or indisposed, who has also told me to come and represent him before your lordship. So with that, nobody will say that the lawyer is not qualified to represent the nurse. And by the time the lawyer is now being asked to present the client at the next adjournment, maybe if the next adjournment, if she's not around at the next adjournment, then the court can place a sanction. If the reason why she's not going to be available at the next adjournment is genuine, the nurse will not see, the court will not still do anything. As long as she's having, a representative, a solicitor, in the court. So that is one thing about law. Where you should be, where you should fear our system, not even our system, law generally, is that we've seen cases where someone, killer, with evidence, got a good lawyer and escaped the case. And someone who is not guilty of anything because he has a bad representation or bad lawyer, bad solicitor, went to jail for something he did not do.